I'm just looking up a name generator.
Oh my god.
I think I have a Willow doll.
Are we? What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means you're deflated in my closet.
Oh. Does that mean you think about me when you come?
Sometimes I feel like that. Yeah.
Your closet door just creaks open.
Like, ooh, there's a little climb out.
Yeah, there's like.
So angry.
Oh, you want an energy?
Oh,
Oh, you want an energy, bitch? You want an energy? I can show you an energy.
So which one of you is gonna get the pizza? Pizza.
Oh my god, the pizza. Holy shit.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, I'll hold this soda. Have a good one.
How do you feel being exposed?
Happy Halloween!
I can see the future. Will he, she?
And I'm not in it. Ryan's don't. That's not funny, that's just sad.
In Dungeons and Dragons, what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions. And so for some kids, generally the very intelligent and the very imaginative, when they do this, some of them can slip over the edge.
So this week, I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons, so Willow is going to be our game master of sorts.
You're an elf rogue.
Thank you. Wait. Thank you? My
Billy Eyelash.
name is Aranathan Paperlash.
Oh yeah, and you're an elf rogue, ready to slay the red one.
I'm a sexy lesbian elf rogue ready to steal the runway.
Oh! I am dressed as my current D&D character, Nixie. She's an Aasimar half-elf, and she is a wizard who specializes in abjuration and ice magic. So, get on my level. Sickening, no? If you would like to see Nixie play Dungeons and Dragons with her friends, you should join my Twitch stream. Follow me, www.
in the description below.
.com. Thank you very much. Okay. So, we get the first confirmation that the video is... The opening intros are a continuing story.
I figured that out a couple weeks ago, but
We have confirmation now. We have confirmation
Sickening.
that they showed the last one.
Definitely.
All the people in the party are dead.
Yeah, they killed everybody inside, and then they go outside to kill
All the
everybody
kids.
else. Yeah, all the kids that are like 35 years old.
Yeah, who are playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Are they?
Yes, they are.
Sickening.
Sickening, no?
I love that.
Yeah, they're smoking weed, playing Dungeons and Dragons,
smoking really bad
drinking
fake
alcohol, and getting really horny.
You know, there's one called Dungeons and Dragons that literally destroyed people's lives. I mean, they got into this thing and they were almost, it was like demonic. I don't know what game you're talking about, but...
Yeah, and then they like eat candy and die or something.
The sweets of the boulets and then die. Although I will say that they probably produced one of the hottest scenes in television history.
What's that?
Of a guy in pink jeans sitting on top of another guy's crotch
Oh, yeah.
and then throwing blood up all over his face. I was
That was really
turned
good.
on.
That was really good.
I mean, why did they kill them? I mean, it sounds like they meet regularly to do rituals, and they killed all of them.
I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be a reason at some point, but yeah, it was like...
They really needed, like, 8 sacrifices?
Well,
like,
and there
what's
was
going on?
no substantial, like, story to this part, that clip,
Right.
which is kind of boring.
Right.
Right. So, something that kind of gets on my nerves is that Hollow Eve looks for any and every opportunity to call people out on stupid shit.
Excuse me, you can't use the word baby to...
You can't call Yovska a baby because it implies a power structure. I was like, girl, shut the fuck up.
This is some bullshit.
This is some bullshit.
That's what she says.
Perfect.
And Dahlia literally calls Madeline the root of all evil.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising after
I was surprised
they
too.
were like having their little family
Yeah,
moment.
you thought they got over it a little bit last episode, and then she's like, I lit a candle so that I would make sure that the root of all evil was gone.
Yeah, everybody
and you know
was
what?
like-
She probably
Well, everybody
was.
was like, "Are you talking about Hollow?" And she was like, "No, Madeline." And I was shook,
Yeah, Landon was like, isn't she your grandmother?
completely shook. And then Madeline comes back and she's like, all family again, and I'm like, she's gonna see that bitch.
Yeah.
She's gonna see that footage.
Yeah.
Like wearing stupid underwear.
Oh my god. That was very aggressive. I think I'm injured.
I think I'm in it. I want you to do an actual horn reveal where there's like huge, like giant horns, and you take it off, and there's littler ones inside.
That's actually
That glow.
That glow.
And
That's
squirt
the gag.
packs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're like, oh, I went too
That's
far. I'm sorry.
It's too much.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. All this leather is making me really hard. My clitoris.
You have one of those?
Dancing in his blood. You know?
He's suspended with his arms in front of him like this and his legs behind him, and I run underneath and I cut him from chest to dick, and his organs just fall around my head.
Carcass.
And I'm like wrapped around my neck, and I'm like throwing it around like a scarf.
It's all cheesy, like
Yeah.
where?
Like a completely unchewed cheesy gordita crunch comes out of my stomach. And I'm like, delicious! Hollow Eve's out of business, bitch.
New Phil. And you, new Phil.
Yeah, post Phil.
I'm post Phil.
I'm actually post Phil. Daddy's got a big
Unacceptable!
Un, deux, trois.
1, 2, 3.
3,000 years later.
Unos, dos, dress. Because I'm wearing a dress.
You're wearing a skirt. As a shirt.
I'm wearing a dress.
I'm exposing you.
Who's gonna get exposed tonight?
Tonight. Not tonight.
Not
Lourqs.
on tonight.
Love it.
Yeah.
So-
Dahlia and Madeline go to cry in a corner.
Madeline brings up the past again,
Okay.
even though she doesn't want to talk about it. So she makes it a bigger deal.
Mother, we're talking about my sobriety again.
That's actually pretty good. It surprised me. How do you feel about this?
I feel like I want to know what else is going on in the episode.
Gotcha, bitch!
Yeah, I get that.
I like
I think
this
that they've talked about this in like at least 3 episodes now.
Yeah, they literally had the same conversation last episode.
Well,
And-
they literally could have edited this clip into the episode where they brought it up, and it would have made just as much sense.
Yeah.
And we would have time for more drag.
Yeah, the only thing is a little bit more drama because they weren't there at rehearsals, and it's like, whatever.
They weren't there at rehearsals, but in the scene, they were not like needed as
Yeah.
much as they were made out to be.
By the second episode, I'm really over this drama. This drama in particular.
I
this is just-
don't
I'm
like
just
that
so
the
over
editing
this.
makes everything look like it's more stressful or dramatic than it needs to be. Like it makes it a little bit
I'm
obvious.
not here to hurt you.
I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm like, hurt me.
I just don't want to be hurt again. And I get like being 3 apple cider whisker vinities.
I wouldn't trust me completely either, but being me, I think you should.
Yeah. I get that like addicts are like really selfish people.
Like,
so, like
sure,
I
they hurt
wouldn't
your
trust
feelings,
them either.
but like...
Just stare very like wide-eyed with closed mouth.
Exactly.
I wouldn't trust me either.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Am I the only one that thinks she looks like Joe Rogan?
Madeline?
Yeah.
Ew.
Look up a picture of Joe Rogan right now.
Have Madeline Hatter.
Should I just do I don't know.
Am I lying? Am I lying? Do it.
No, that's
Okay.
Madeline. Do it. But like, do it. Do your Madeline impression.
Yeah, but I need to take off my wig and my lashes.
Oh, we'll do it later.
Okay.
Well, what?
Right.
I did it.
Thick neck strikes again.
Eva makes everybody cry about her troubled past, including myself. Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
Stupid question.
Which is inspirational,
Yeah.
to be honest. For anybody that's going through like a hard time like that, to be able to pull through, and I think a lot of drag queens especially can
Definitely.
relate that we found solace
Art in
and
pain.
like expression through our drag.
Totally.
So it's really cool that she gets to share that with the world, and I'm excited to see everybody that reaches out for her for this moment.
Yeah.
Also, knowing that she ugly cries makes me love her even more.
I love it when people ugly cry because it's just so sweet because they're just
Yeah, there's like no
so
hiding it. It's
sad.
just
I
like
know.
yeah, sure, that's what humans cry like.
Oh right, is this confirmation? Is this officially confirmation that they have time to work on their outfits? Like
Yes, because I think when they walked in, they all had like fucking Amazon boxes and like all this like shit.
yeah,
that
random
they
shit,
got.
and they like just piece it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is finally the confirmation that I need to prove to y'all.
Yeah, that they definitely have time in
They have
between
time
every challenge
to work on.
prepare.
Yeah, so I think it's literally like 3 months plus of filming.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, of them being
Yeah,
away
so they've
from
got to
home.
have like a few days at least in between every challenge. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch.
Ow!
Tia's hot.
Oh, it's so hot! It's so hot!
Oh.
Oh!
Ah.
Oh! 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 It's so hot! It's so hot! Oh! My childhood book is ruined!
You literally spilled so much water on that just now.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
Oh my god, that is a big.
Oh my god, Dad, you do have a big.
Wow. I wonder where I missed out in the gene pool. Just kidding, I actually have a really big dick.
Sure. Sure.
It's undescribable how big my dick is. It's
Unimaginable.
It,
There's no
Nagini
measurements.
bitch out of business,
Nagini.
mama.
There's no measurement in this
God.
world that can quantify my dick's
Exactly.
pure size.
I've been collecting yardsticks and I still can't get all the way to the end.
So if there's any of the ones that out of the groups, the characters that they got that I would want to be, I think either Orc Priest or Elf Priest. I would want to do more of like the disciplines priest, and I would like have like cages and like masks on my head and like
Very cool.
be like bound, like I bound myself and I hurt myself to like reprimand for my sins. I think I would
Cute.
want to do something like
Very
that.
cute. I would want to do like a witch warlock kind of like, just like forest elf
Necromancer.
witch situation.
Hold
That
on.
would be my ideal
Right.
D&D. is like just like flowers,
Right.
little black, creepy.
Well, I think I just came up with my character for the next campaign I do.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You'll have to come up with a character for me.
Do you want to join me?
Not really. How amazing do the Boulet brothers look?
Amazing.
I am obsessed with their fucking headpieces.
Yeah,
like they can literally wear absolutely nothing
Nothing.
exciting on the bottom, and just a sickening headpiece, and I'll be so happy.
Yeah. Well, that's what they did here.
Exactly.
Even though it's nothing like in specific, it's really perfect for a Dungeons and Dragons episode.
Definitely.
Somehow, just like right when you see it, you're thinking like fantasy dragon.
It's very dragon, yeah. Queen.
Dragon-esque.
I love it.
Yeah, like a dragon empress.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love that. I love that for them.
Stop with the coughing up crystals!
Crystal will see you now. The first judge is Michael Varahi,
Okay.
and he is the director / producer of the popular podcast
Clearly it's very popular.
Dead for Filth,
Oh,
which is
cute.
about horror and homosexuals. Hi.
Right down our alley.
Yeah, right down our alley. The other judge is Darren Stein, who I know as the director, filmmaker of GBF, Gay Best Friend.
Oh, Gay Best Friend.
Yeah,
Interesting. So why is he here?
because it's an acting challenge.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right.
I like his crown. He looks good.
You should see him in a crown.
I literally see him in a crown.
You should see him in
I
a
see it.
crown.
I like guest judges that give a little zhush. Okay, so we have a White Walker hooker.
Dahlia Black decides to show up as a cave-dwelling orc. Now, not only is an orc one of the hardest options to portrayal, but also she picked a subcategory of the orc, which is even more difficult to portrayal because they're blue, which means they could read as ice, dead.
Yeah.
They could read as so many different things instead of just a cave-dwelling orc. And she doesn't even look like an orc. I'm going to be honest.
She literally doesn't.
There's literally the orc factor in her look, zero. Nada.
She literally looks like the thing that ice dude from Game of Thrones goes home to.
Yeah. The Frost King.
The
Night
Frost
King.
King.
The Night King. That's
The
his
Nice
name.
King.
The Night King.
Cute.
Alright. Well, even if you painted Dahlia green, it still wouldn't read as orc to me. You'd be like, is that a goblin? Is that a... What is that?
Yeah, and the dress didn't really make sense with it.
It was ill-fitting.
Yeah.
It was like a weird cage thing.
And it looked cute, but it didn't work with the theme
dress. Yeah, it was very strange.
at all. Yeah. So Maxi Glamour is like Creature of the Black Lagoon meets Creature of like the late ocean of Japan.
It's Creature of the Black Lagoon meets like Shakira.
Shakira.
It's like,
hey baby, when you reptile like that, you make my scales go mad. Maxi, I feel like her look and her concept would have really worked if she didn't have a fucking mask.
yeah, if she didn't have a mask on, it would have looked a lot better.
Also, the one time
Because
she
the mask
decides...
wasn't even sitting on her face. Like, it was all sitting like an inch off of her face.
Yeah, it wasn't up to her face. There was no movement in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she also looks more amphibious than she does reptilian.
Yeah, totally.
And I think that the one time that she decides to not paint herself blue, she picks a green mask. I don't really get it.
Yeah, it just looked bad, and her whole concept didn't come together to make any fucking sense.
I feel like the Boulets were like, oh, a lizard rogue that's literally Maxi Glamour.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally how she is
Literally
all
what
the
she
time.
is, just in normal drag.
So where did she get
So what
lost?
went wrong?
Oh, it was her egg. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it didn't work. Madeline looked really bad. Her makeup was good. I liked the skeletal kind of idea, but her wig was terrible. Her prop was the most exciting part of her whole look.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just wearing like a black cloak. And that's it.
Yeah, I thought her prop looked kind of bad. Like, I don't really get what
Definitely.
Italy's supposed to be.
It didn't make a lot of sense. It was just
it's
colorful.
I think it's supposed to be like a glowing ball of flesh, but it doesn't really make sense to me as
Yeah,
that.
it didn't make a lot of sense.
And the makeup I thought was generic.
The makeup was well done, but it's definitely not anything new.
Yeah, and then the costume itself was ill-fitting. And then the one thing that she literally spent hours doing, making the scales on the hood, she covered with hair.
Oh yeah, she completely covered it up, but I didn't see any of that.
It literally doesn't make any sense. And I think she fed too much into the necromancer with her look. And I didn't get any dark elf.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, I just saw Necromancer with the skeleton face, and yeah, I didn't really see anything elf about it.
Many issues. My one word for Madeline is bad.
Bad. This is my favorite look for sure.
Yeah, I have literally played Dungeons and Dragons with this person.
Oh yeah,
This is
totally.
literally a character I've had in my group before.
That's like, she did such a fucking good job of making it look like she fucking lived there.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
She made a D&D character.
Yes.
This is literally what she did. And
Yeah.
she also, here's the thing that I liked about what Priscilla did, is she added a personality trait and gave her and portrayed her character's
Definitely.
personality. She's like, she's probably a chaotic good, because she's a bard, so she's like a healer, she wants good things for people, but she's also just like fucking drunk
Yeah.
all the time because she has her own past that she's trying to cope with.
Well, she did
Like-
this cute, like, redneck kind of elf.
Yeah, she did
bard
like
look.
a redneck elf bard, and
He
it's
is so cute.
so good.
It's
I'm
very good.
thoroughly impressed. It's almost like to me it's like a half elf that grew up with like just drunkard parents, kind of.
Yeah, totally.
Humans.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, she did the best one that looked like some people looked like they put a lot of effort into it and it didn't turn out that great. Like Landon, he looked amazing, but you could tell he put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah,
Priscilla looks effortlessly like that's just her life.
Yeah, it's just where she belongs.
It's amazing.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Everything I wanted.
Louisiana Purchase's tuck.
Yeah, Louisiana Purchase, I liked it. I think she went very generic as an elf priest.
Well, from what I remember, it's literally just sleeves with some like jewels and stuff on it.
Yeah.
It was all silver, which I like. I like a monochrome.
It's a decorated silver leotard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's kind of plain.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's just the really generic version of an elf priest.
Yeah, exactly.
You got elf priest on a card, and you're like, well, this is what an elf priest looks like. And like the first thing that comes out of your head.
Definitely.
This is definitely what I think of.
It was a little bit generic for sure. Yeah, for an elf, you usually don't need your legs to be completely out.
Hollow Eve looks like Amelia Fart.
I feel weird.
End quote.
It's not good. It's really not good.
I thought it was great.
I did not like it at all.
Really?
Especially compared to some of the other stuff that we've seen from Hollow.
I guess.
It's like...
It's simple.
It's just like a leathery...
The hair is fierce. I just want the hair.
I like the hair, but it's not... It doesn't make sense with what she's doing, you know what I mean? There's no reason for her to have that hair.
She does look like a dark elf rogue.
That's true.
She looks like a dark elf rogue, but I also, same critique for Louisiana, it's basic. It's
just a hood.
It's what you imagine a dark elf rogue
Yeah.
to look like.
What do you think about Landon Cider?
Okay, so maybe this is coming from like a nerd purist standpoint, but it bugs me that she's a World of Warcraft character in Dungeons & Dragons. She literally is a night elf, and they even mention it in the episode about how she's straight out of Kalimdor, and like, it just, I don't, when I think of a barbarian elf, I'm not thinking of fucking night elf. Here's the thing, a night elf is based off of the appearance of a dark elf, and she didn't get a dark elf as a character, she got an elf. Either do high elf or wood elf, not a night elf. Sorry, it bugs me. She looks really good though. And end quote.
Sickening.
The nerds are like, go off!
Crystal will see you now.
We should have a counter of how many times she said that. Eva as a, like, lizard person.
Reptilian warrior.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Literally perfection.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Really good.
For a second, I literally did not recognize her because of the prosthetic, which is a good thing, because Eva looks very similar a lot. And she totally went outside the box and, like, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Completely nailed it.
Nailed it. Did you see her nails? She nailed it.
She nailed it. She clawed that shit.
When I think of a reptilian, this is what I think of. Somebody animalistic, tribal clothing, painted. She has stripes, she has bruises and blood because she's a warrior.
But
she's been out fighting.
She commits to that character, which I really like too. Like in that acting challenge, she acts like that. Like her costume actually makes sense with the character that she built.
Yes.
Which I really appreciate.
My only critique, and I guess this is how they mixed it together, is that reptilian warrior is very fitting. So this, to me, if you look at the reptilian race, this look could be multiple different classes.
Oh, okay.
It's not, to me, very specific to warrior.
Yeah.
But other than that, top notch.
Yeah, I thought it was incredible. And it was one of the most believable, beside Priscilla, that Eva actually lives in this universe.
Right.
And, like, that's a real breathing character.
Yeah, I think Priscilla and, I think probably maybe Hollow, but, and Eva, they all look like they can actually be living
Yeah,
in
like,
this
they actually
universe.
live there, for sure.
With these dungeon depths...
Within these dungeon depths lies the legendary object known as the Demon's Blood. Make your way through the dungeon, defeat the barbarian, king, and claim your prize, if you dare.
That's the testosterone. So, first in the acting challenge, Landon and Priscilla and Hollow Eve. And Hollow Eve does a bad job. Priscilla does good.
I thought Hollow Eve did good. I personally think that Landon did bad.
Landon did okay. I thought that there was a lot of... He was too into the character and wasn't trying to, like, actually make it work. So
I don't
he was,
feel like
too focused on
I don't feel like there was any character to Landon. I feel like Landon was just memorizing the script convincingly.
Well, he improvised, like, half of his fucking lines, so...
I felt like Priscilla and Hollow were interacting, and, like, having an actual dialogue.
Priscilla's a really good actor.
Yeah,
Hollow did pretty good, but she just wasn't memorable for me.
Yeah. I thought Landon wasn't memorable for me. But yeah, I would put Hollow at, like, top 3 for the acting challenge, in my opinion. Hollow, Priscilla, and Eva.
Yeah, Priscilla, Eva, and yeah, I guess I would say Hollow for acting for sure.
Yeah.
Because nobody else was all that great.
I didn't think Landon was that good at acting. But
Yeah. Dahlia was terrible.
Literally the worst.
Dahlia was literally just like an angry twink, which is who she is all the time.
Yeah, I love when Ava goes, I can smell it. It's this way.
It's definitely this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Maxie trying to talk through the mask.
Cringe.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Masksy.
Literally, the mask ruined her look. Completely.
I mean, without the mask it wouldn't be all that great anyway, but
I think
definitely was not good.
I think it would have been passable if she just did makeup.
Oh yeah, it would have helped for sure, but it wouldn't have helped all that much because I didn't like the costume either.
It looks like the same mask from the Mermaid Challenge in RuPaul's Drag Race that what's-her-name came in. Remember she's wearing
Asia?
she's wearing a full mask.
That's right.
Yeah,
it looks like the same base.
This like colorful
Yeah.
version of the Creature of the Black Lagoon mask, and Maxie just did a regular green version.
I bet you it's the same mask.
Probably. And I'm pretty sure Asia got red for wearing a mask too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I wish they played D&D.
They should have played D&D. Oh my god, that would have been so much better.
Yeah, I wish they actually had played D&D and they were like walking through it.
And acted it out.
Acted it out like they were in,
really
and they had like characters for them to interact with.
Yeah.
Like all the characters.
And they had to make like decisions real time.
Yeah, all the characters were given like their own little like bios and like how they would interact with people.
Yeah. No, I would
And
love
then
that.
like Yeah, I want to have like a real D&D, like a real life D&D, and I thought that's what I was gonna get, and
that's what they tried to do, but then they scripted it and they didn't play it out that way, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I wish they kind of walked through this as real D&D, like LARPing kind of.
Yeah, definitely. That would be cool, and it would have been more of a challenge.
Yeah, it
that's
would definitely
something new.
because that's also an improv challenge.
Exactly.
And improv acting a lot of the time is harder.
Totally, yeah. With Dahlia's key that she found earlier, she has the option to put someone else in extermination or save herself from extermination.
And she saved herself.
Naturally, she made the right decision and saves herself from extermination. I have a feeling she knew she was going to be in the bottom, too.
I would have looked in the mirror and been like, oh, nope, I'm in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I think
she looked great, but she just didn't look, well, her face looked great.
I think after she got into makeup, somebody probably pointed out to her and said, you look like a White Walker from Game of Thrones. And then she was like,
oh no. Yeah.
I made a mistake.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was smart to save herself.
She does look so bad.
Even though Madeline was pissed. That's one of the things that she was the most mad about, is that she was in the bottom because Dahlia saved herself.
Dahlia saved, yeah. I'm always in the bottom because of things that are out of my control.
Yeah.
It's like...
I'm like, well, and she's a little bit right with some things, but also take responsibility for your shit.
Yeah.
And if you want to win Dragula, then you need to be like, I'm down to do every extermination challenge. She was like, this is going to be so humiliating. Fuck the big picture, Clint.
Yeah, I think the point of the extermination challenges is to humiliate you in this case. And that's literally like exactly, I guess, what she exactly didn't want to do getting on here.
Yeah, she was like, you told me you wouldn't make me look bad.
Literally.
I'm like, that's what the show's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
In season 1, there was a main challenge where they had to perform while getting like food thrown at them, and crowd yelling at them. And that was just the main challenge. That wasn't an extermination.
Yeah.
So like, where's her problem? Like, she knew things like this was going to be on the show.
This is humiliating. And she goes up there and she does totally normal, like nothing bad happens.
Mm-hmm.
So she totally was just throwing a fit.
It looked like a fun food fight.
I would have had so much fun in that.
Yeah.
Especially against Maxie, who did not plead her case very well. Madeline could have done whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody boos them for like 10 seconds, and then that's fucking it.
Yeah, and then
it's weird.
Then they yell back at the crowd, and that's it.
And that's it.
Yeah, fuck you! Yeah, fuck you! Yeah,
God.
fuck you!
That is a good Madeline.
Yeah, fuck you! I deserve to be here because I don't make my outfits out of cardboard. I deserve to be here because another generic read about something that we already know about somebody else.
Well, she's literally like, you're fat, you're skinny, you're fat, you're skinny. And it's like, cool. Not original reads at all.
Yeah, not original.
So, they cut Maxie's head in half, and I swear to God, this shot alone had to have taken so fucking long to get.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that great, but, like, they must have spent, like, all day on it.
Oh, totally. But the editing was really well done. Like, I liked that they made it more gruesome than just shoving a fucking guitar through the top of Yovska's head.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the serious horror and, like, grossness. Take it there. It's Dragula. Fucking take it there.
Mm-hmm.
Cut a bitch in half.
I think, actually, thinking about it, this is probably one of the better extermination killings that they've done this season.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they've been pretty lame this season.
They've all been the same.
Yeah.
Someone's wandering around in a darkish room, and then they turn around and one of the Boulay brothers has a prop.
Yeah.
And then goes, pew!
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's literally it.
Which is the same thing that happened this time, at least they made it look cool. That was a lot for me.
Are we reviewing a show together that we both like or not?
I don't know anymore.
Are you just here to, like, Kiki? Because I'm here to have a fucking Carcass Kiki. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying right now?
I need to step it up. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Crystal will see you now.
Holy Eva won. We didn't talk about how the Eva won.
Eva won.
You dumb bros.
So stupid.
Crystal, we'll see you now.
So yeah, we have Kayla Chingala as our performance spotlight. The footage was from her debut as a special guest at the Blackout show this last weekend.
Yeah, she's a gorgeous, slutty,
Gorgina.
fetishy makeup artist, and that's why she chose that performance, because it was a fetish performance. So she just got to be sexy and slut it out on the slutty, sexy, slutty stage. You fucking slut pig!
Oh my god, my nipples are getting hard.
Sorry, Crystal, we'll see you now. Thanks.
Well, if you want to watch Kayla's video, you can go to the same page you're watching Carcass Kiki on and go see it there. What else do we have coming up?
Oh, I believe we have a show coming up this weekend.
It's just a little thing.
Just a little
gig, a little get together. A gig is a gig.
Just a baby gig.
Stop, Paulo's gonna kill us. So, this upcoming weekend we have our Saints Ball.
Saints Ball! Yeah, this theme for this Saints Ball is apocalypse.
It's the apocalypse. It's the end of the fucking world, and we want to see everybody dressed in their most sickening apocalypse garb. Survivalist realness.
Mad Max would never.
Mad Max is invited.
Right.
So yeah, we have a lot
Max
of-
Hatter
Madeline Max Hatter.
is
Fury
invited.
Road.
The sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome. We're really trying to go all out on decoration. We're really trying to go out on costumes,
performance. It's gonna be a really memorable show, I think.
It's gonna be a production.
It's the end of the fucking world.
I feel it.
I'm
I'm
ready.
feeling it. Blowing it.
I'm ready.
Blowing it. Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna do it. Fuck! I rolled a 1. Looks like I'm dead.
See you in hell.
Yeah, take your fucking wig off.
Look, I'm battling now. Fuck you, and fuck you. I don't want to be fucking humiliated, okay?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, wait.
Me?
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, getting a tattoo of fucking Jane's Majesty on my thigh? That I can deal with. But getting rotten food thrown at me and yelled at me? Are you fucking kidding me? I am not about to be humiliated. That isn't what I signed up for.